Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. I am about to go out into the garden and stick a bit of the SPF on, but I just wanted to say hello. Hi to all the new followers that have come over from Catherine, my pal Catherine, Dainty Dressed Diary. She gave me a shout out last week and so many of you have come over, have followed, have left lovely comments, and welcome. I am loving so much filming all my gardening bits. It's so much fun and I feel like I'm learning so much more, and it's like making me want to get out and like do even more and share loads. I'm going to let that sink in. If you're wondering, I'm using the Skin Ingredients Skin Shield. This is SPF 50 and you can see that it's quite dewy right now, but it will dry down matte. And as somebody who has like an oily T-zone, that is kind of crucial. I don't usually wear makeup whenever I go out into the garden, and I always dress like in my clothes that I don't mind getting like mucky and dirty and everything, because that's it. I don't know if you're into gardening, if you love getting the hands in the soil. Like I have gloves but I never wear them because I just love to be able to like feel all the bits. But I'm looking forward to it. I have a few jobs to do today. I think in last week's video I'd said that I wanted to get a new raised bed for the vegetables for the garden, and went to the Malahide Garden Centre. They didn't have it, so I had to order one online, and it turns out that the one I ordered online was half price compared to the one in the Malahide Garden Centre, so I was delighted. This year I'm making more of an effort to just grow vegetables and fruit that we eat, that we're going to do, like not just for the sake of it, because I don't want to be wasting food, do you know? But yeah, the raised bed was only $24.99 and I'm going to go and assemble it now when I go outside. Like I bought 5 tomato plants from different garden centres, and then my nephew, when he was over at St. Patrick's weekend, we sowed tomato seeds, and I think 5 out of the 6, or is it more than that? I'll have a look when I go outside, have germinated and have sprouted. Now they're way behind the ones that I bought in the garden centre, so we'll see what happens, even if we get a few. I just really want him to have seen I sowed that seed, I'm watching it growing, and I'm getting to eat the tomato off the plant, because he loved eating them off the plant last year. The same with the peas. It's very quiet in my neighbourhood today, and I'm overlooked by 3 houses on one side and 1 house on the other side. I find it really like off-putting when I can hear people and like talking to camera out the back. It's just not going to happen, so I'm going to try and continue to talk behind the camera out there until I get more height in the garden. And actually that's what Catherine was saying in her video, that because like we literally talk about gardening all day on WhatsApp, that we do want to have like a lot more fullness and a lot more like height and like envelopment of the garden. Like her garden is beautiful. I really want to get those raised beds that she has. I also want to get her greenhouse, but that is out of my budget right now, but it will be in the budget someday soon. If you're enjoying watching my gardening journey, as I said, I'm very new to gardening, like 2 years as like a lockdown gardener, and now this is my first year going, okay, gung-ho, let's do this, let's grow all the things. If you're enjoying this, then please subscribe. Hopefully I'm going to be doing gardening videos every Sunday, just like a nice kind of easy thing to watch, and then if you see anything that you want to try, then you have Sunday to do that. Okay, let's go outside. Also, when you see me, I look like I have gotten dressed in the dark because I just like to wear things that I don't mind getting mucky. Okay, thank you. Okay, let's have a little look in here. So you can tell that I haven't been here in a couple of days because this is looking, little tomato plant, a little bit worse for wear. Same with this one. But these are Rudbeckia, they're coming on great. I have stuff over there that I need to sort out. I only sowed these in my last video and they're sprouting, which is great. My lettuce is coming on. That's the lettuce there in the rows, and these are ranunculus, they're coming on great. Bit of movement there in the dahlia pot. As you can see, I repotted up so many sunflowers and they're coming on great. Oh, I just love them so much. So yes, I need to take everything out. I also repotted up a lot of the peas, so we have like more sunflowers in the back. So I'm going to just take out as much as I can so that I can assess the situation. Okay, so it's time to put everything on the table. Also, these are Cosmo seeds that I sowed a couple of weeks ago, so I'm going to be able to put those directly into the ground whenever I dig the border. Okay, I don't have quite enough room for everything on the table, so I've put some of the bits over here on the chairs. But like, look, I'm gonna have an absolute sunflower farm. All my peas. And then I sowed these, remember in last week's video? And it's like loads of little, where's my finger? There. Loads of little sprouts coming up. So cute, so I need to water them, they look really dry. Can't remember if I showed you that I potted up the jasmine, but it's coming on great. Look, it's starting to twirl around. I was watching something and they said that jasmine twirls anti-clockwise. Fascinating. So this is the quick crop raised bed that I bought. It should look like this one. It's not the exact same make or model, but I'm going to try and assemble it. I don't think there are any instructions in it, but sure, it's going to be grand, like. I did it. That was so easy to do. So easy, everything fit. So I'm going to just move it so that it's lined up with that one. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Okay, so it's not exactly the same size as this one, but you know what, it'll do the job for 25 quid. And I've left room here. I've left room here just on this side if I want to put pots, or if I want to be able to get the strimmer in there, because I just have an idea of what I want to do. So it gives like lots of room to get the lawnmower up here and everything. So I'm going to get the cardboard, put that down at the bottom, wet it, and then next week when the topsoil comes, it'll get full. I'll be able to fill this one up properly. I probably will dig up a lot of here and kind of get rid. I think the cardboard decomposed, but didn't keep the grass at bay at all. That's the corner that we had the corn and the cob in. And I think I'll do that again this year as well. But look at the tulips. I know I keep showing them to you, but they're just so joyful. They're huge. Like, it's my hand. And these ones are still going strong. Look at that ones. Ugh, stunning. But I'm really happy with that. Right, next on the agenda is to pot up these dahlias. So I have some already in pots. Or that's a begonia. That one's already in. Colour. That just makes me so happy. Place is an absolute mess, but it's my favourite type of mess. So I've run out of compost. I used the last for the tomatoes, and I'm going to need more because like those tomatoes that are in the white tray, I'm going to need to pot them on, along with a lot of bits here, some bits here, because I think some of these are verbena. Yeah, purple verbena. Oh, I just love verbena. And I need to pot on those and those these are fine, all the sunflowers, but I need to get more compost as well for the potatoes. So you can see the little sprouts coming up there, so I have to keep that covered. I'm going to bring the compost like all the way up to like the top basically, and hopefully in a few months we'll have loads of potatoes. But also because it's kind of cold here in the evenings, you have to make sure that the little green bits are completely hidden, otherwise if they get frostbitten they'll be gone. So in the evening what we're doing is like putting them under the table here just to give them a bit of protection. But that one needs a lot. Oh god, these are all mangled on the side. I'm gonna try and bring them. I'm trying to get them to grow. Pushing some of the compost there. God, there's loads of shoots on this one. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there for now and go meet my friend for lunch, and then if it's nice and not too late I'll come back out. Look. Oh, this makes me so happy. Anyway, toodaloo. That's the sign of a good morning spent in the muck. But it's coming on, gals, it's coming on next week. Tackling there, the border, and then the one at the back. As you saw in the last clip, I think I just left everything on the table so that I could get like a bit of a suntan. And then I went to meet my friend for lunch. By the time I got back, I was like, okay, I just have to bring everything in. The tomato that I repotted, it was upright. It was back to life, back to reality. So I'm delighted with that. I brought all the potato bags under the table outside because I think it was supposed to get cold last night. And I'm just afraid that the little green shoots will get frostbitten. And I don't want to buy more compost because I have like that big massive bag of soil coming on Tuesday now. So it's quite, if I could just protect them. But now, today I got up and it was raining outside and I was like, Out I went, pulled all the bags out to get the good rainwater and everything. So delighted with that. It's like, oh, I am one of those people now who looks at the weather and goes, that'd be great for the plants now if it rains. So I got clarification from Quick Crop that my soil is coming on Tuesday, and then the plants that I ordered as well are going to come on Wednesday. And because of that, I'm kind of rejigging my weekend. I was supposed to work, I was supposed to do a photo shoot on Tuesday now, so now I'm going to do that over the weekend so that I have Tuesday now for kind of doing all that, because I'm going to have to bring the bag of soil in a wheelbarrow. I'm going to Catherine's on Tuesday to get it to the back. So the mission now for the weekend, in case you're wondering, you'll be watching this on Sunday, so I'll be like doing the shoot today, and then Monday I am going to, hopefully if it's dry out, if it's not raining, well, even if it's raining, I'm going to do it anyway. I just don't know how I'll film it. But I'm going to dig the border, the flower bed on the side of the garden, and then maybe the one across the back as well, because the peas are kind of coming on, and like we're going to be getting into May. We're into May. Are we into May? Oh God, tomorrow is May, because I'm filming this on Saturday. Tomorrow is May. Oh, that's great. But we might still have a bit of frost. I was watching the weatherman on this morning. He said that we might have frost mid-May, so I'm going to have to keep an eye on that. I'm going to get some, I think, fleece, the horticultural garden fleece, just in case. But I can't wait to like have stuff out of the greenhouse, into the ground, into the raised beds, so that I can do more seeds, because I want to try and do like that bit more of the succession planting, so that all my crops aren't used all at once. But yeah, like May is like, I think, the time where it really kicks off, and hopefully we're going to get a bit more heat here in Ireland and things will start like sprouting. I'm going to be able to give plants now to my sister and my brother-in-law because they're getting their garden done. They have 2 gorgeous raised beds, which I now would like to have, but that'll be next year's thing. I'll get them for next year, I think. But you know what, for this year, I think the raised beds that I have, they're going to do the job. I'm going to have the border at the back that I'll be able to put kind of climbers on as well. I'm going to show you as well in videos that you can grow stuff in pots, because over the last 2 summers, I grew loads of peas in pots, courgettes in pots, carrots unsuccessfully. I just don't think I'm supposed to grow carrots. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please like and subscribe. Leave me a comment below. What have you been up to in the garden this week? What are your plans for next week? Love to get the garden inspiration. See you in my next video. Okay, bye.